going to talk specifically about toxic in entertainment. It's hit a milestone. We'll tell you about that just after 9 this morning. But some toxic ex-boyfriends, maybe, for Britney Spears. Okay, we've been speaking about The Woman in Me, which is the memoir that's going to be coming out, now delayed till October. And apparently it's because ex-boyfriends Justin Timberlake and Colin Farrell demanded to see an early copy of the book. Now, this is coming from the U.S. Sun outlet. Okay, so we'll keep it at that. Lawyers apparently threatened to sue Britney if she didn't remove intimate details of their clients' lives. This is a source saying this. There's, quote, still plenty of gobsmacking tales, but Justin and Colin were conscious about what could be said about them. The legal process meant the publication was held up by 4 months as discussions went back and forth about what could be included. But that has now finally been settled, and her autobiography is all ready to go. So that's coming out again in October, the memoir.
Interesting.
Just like, what are they worried about is one. And two, where do we find that in that world, in that celebrity world, the line can be drawn? That's you know, how much you have no privacy anymore if this is what's happening. And I'm not just talking about Britney here. Because I'm Britney fan. Listen, I want her to tell her story. I really do.
She needs to tell her story.
For sure.
But so this is not just on her, but an overall thing. If you're in the celebrity world, at any point, is any relationship of yours safe?
Unless you sign an NDA, no.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is why a lot of celebrities have come out saying that, you know, when they're meeting another celebrity, they're going to make you sign an NDA because you never know what's going to happen. But we all know the story about Britney Spears and the trials and tribulations that, you know, she's had to go through and overcome and still trying to overcome. And I think she needs to tell her story. It's time. She just needs to let it out, let it all out and feel free from it, because right now, all she's doing is trolling around on Instagram in every single video, and you can see like she's trying to twirl off this negativity. So hopefully she can do this in this documentary. And these other two guys, I mean, we already know about Kevin.
Oh yeah,
he was never good. He was never good. And then JT, I mean, right now it's up in the air.
Well, I mean, when it comes to JT, immediately when I heard, you know, that he's worried about, you know, his privacy, I immediately think about what he did to Janet. You weren't worried about her privacy. I'm sorry. So it's fair game.
No, Steph, that deserves a round of applause.
Thank you.
Yes, because look how long it took Janet to overcome all of that. She was banned from a big U.S. network after that incident.
And it had nothing to do with her.
Hello.
No. Well, something to do with her, but I don't like the fact that she was punished and he was not punished at all. Like zero punishment there. What I also think is interesting is that Justin Timberlake has this kind of family-friendly vibe about him. You know, he's done music for trolls and stuff like that.
Can't stop the feeling.
Exactly. It sounds exactly like
close.
Exactly.
So I kind of understand where he's like, ooh, I don't want my business out in the streets. I'm married to Jessica Biel, blah, blah, blah. Not to say I agree with it, but I understand why he is. Colin Farrell has this like bad boy image, always has. So what is he worried about? That's what I'm like, ooh, what is so bad that he's like, I don't want that in the book. Because there's already badness about him all over the place.
Maybe they're concerned with, I don't know, not defamation per se, but how skewed maybe her like perception of what happened is or might be.
That's such a good point.
And maybe they want to read it to make sure.
And in this age of social media too, right?
Once it's out there,
it's out there.
It's out there.
And Britney fans, they are stans. Like they go hard. Like they're like the Beehive. So I mean, anything that comes perceived as negativity towards her, like these two guys are gonna get it, and they're gonna get it hard. But maybe potentially they deserve it. I mean, we'll have to see the documentary.
There's 3 sides to every story, right?
Okay.
We know. One person's side is the other side of the truth, right? And so I just like pillow talk and things like that you have intimately with somebody. For that to be put into a book, I would want to know.
Right.
You know, and I probably wouldn't do that to somebody. There's certain things like if you were abusing me, verbally, physically, whatever, then I probably would. You know, I would probably put that out there. But personal, intimate details about like how we made love or whatever it might be, you know what I mean? Like, or like how certain things look. If that's what's going in the book, I don't think she's going to do that, but I would understand why your lawyers would want to know what's happening in there. And not just them, but again, in all aspects when anybody does.
That's a great take.
Right? Because it's...
Look at you giving off Libra traits. Balance.
if you do bad things, you should be called out for
It's true,
it,
100%.
right? But when
Yeah,
it's
it
just
needs to be
those
out there.
personal moments, I get like a breakup could be bad.
Yeah.
But you don't need to put out that stuff. That's just how I look at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not there to
I'm
like
interested in reading the memoir for sure.
Yeah.
October,
Yeah.
The Woman to Me, the Britney Spears memoir. And we're going to celebrate a milestone for her in entertainment after 9 this morning. We'll be back with more BT after this.